see this as Julia's final resting place. Now it's just where her body is buried. Guess I'll be buried here soon. This is home to neither of us. Just a place for others to come and remember what they used to know.
I see you.
Who? Great. Another freaky ghost chick is shadowing me. Sorry it's been so long, Julia.
Get to Ashland Hills Cemetery. Around. Meaning behind Sheeted Death. I had to ask about that Grim Reaper tattoo. I know it says Sheeted Death right on it, but I didn't know how or why. And he showed me the scar. Getting stabbed between the ribs like that could have easily been fatal. It's a miracle he's alive. And it didn't stop him from stealing again. He will never learn. Why do I like that? I should like stubborn men. Okay. Hey there, buddy.
You okay?
I don't know. I was so drunk. We both were. One minute her hands were all over me, the next, I'm in the water. By the time I got back up here, she was gone.
She pushed you?
No, nothing like that. Like I said, I had one too many and lost my balance. I just didn't expect to find her missing when I got back. Something must have scared her off.
Yeah, like your floating corpse.
What?
Forget it. It makes you miss the warmth of the police station, doesn't it? Your secret errand was to get a flashlight?
Keep it down. I can't see you and we're not talking to each other. Got it? This place is crawling with people. Don't want to know.
Hey, we're still people.
The book says that there's a murder that happened right here. All I see are dead leaves and mud. This can't be a dead end. Not already. What am I gonna do?
Just leave it to me.
You can determine if there is a link to the Bell Killer murderers here. Hey there.
Excuse me, but, did you see the police investigation here a few weeks back?
Not close up. I think there was something behind me, but I'm not sure.
Okay, the lady said she saw something on the shoreline. It might be related to my investigation. No, what? Another ghost saw the victim's body float down here from upriver. He might know more about it. Well, hello. Nobody home. Hey there, buddy.
What do you know about the girl who washed up here?
This thing floated down the river by her body. Think it ended up in the bushes over there.
Witness saw something wash up ashore and up in these bushes. Need to find out what it is. This bush is too dark to see inside. Need to find a way to search with better light.
It's too dark in these bushes.
Excuse me.
Joy, I need your help getting something out of those bushes.
Okay.
I don't know if it's important, but this is all I could find.
Can you? Oh, God damn it! I have.
Still a whole lot of nothing. What are we missing? Maybe some combination of clues?
Thank you very biddies, Windex. How you doing, buddy?
There's something familiar about this. I need to get upriver, find out how she died. Better tell Joy.
I'm doing good, thank you. This is some similarities to other bell killer murders, but I need to find more information somehow.
Body washed up on shore, so she was murdered upriver. But where? Miles of banks both sides. Might as well be looking for a needle in a haystack of needles.
Oh, genius. It'll be a needle stack. Crawling ghosts. Wish we could just ask her, Sophia.
Holy crap, maybe we can. That's that ghost that was watching me. Freaky girl wouldn't leave me alone. It's her. She's the one in the photo. Damn it, stop doing that to me, will you?
Wait, don't leave me here with...
Did you see that?
Yeah, she was talking about that.
A small favor.
Give her a chance. She can help all of us.
Did you hear that?
Of course I heard that. Demons.
shit.
New clue. Sophia, the girl who's been watching me in the cemetery, was the murder victim. I need to find her. Shit. Give me, demon. See if we can get rid of you. One demon out. Oh no! Shit! I pressed the wrong thing. Ah! I see what I did wrong before. I mean, they switch up with left and right mouse buttons. Ah, shit. Damn it, turn around. Oh, come on. He was still searching for me. I thought he was done. Ah, no, press them. Why does it have to switch button? Oh, god damn it. This time it was the right mouse button that I messed up on. Again. We strolled through the graveyard. Graveyards are fascinating places for me, especially the old parts. I suppose it's like the museum. Ronan, like a sham, came with me and listened patiently while I blattered on about colonial governors who were buried here, about the mass of graves from the plague victims of the 1660s, with the yellow fever that struck down so many canal workers a century ago. So much life and death has happened in this town. And what a peaceful place to get perspective on all of it. Yeah. I would agree about that right now, but yeah. Need to get to the other side here somehow. Doom, 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 doom. Run around, run around. I hear a crow. I see one. Distract it. Ah. Right. Didn't hold R long enough. Reckless Ronin, huh? I suppose I should expect it. A man with that many tattoos, he isn't afraid of pain. He isn't afraid of doing something today he will regret tomorrow. But if I am going to be attached to him, I need to have some assurance that he cares if he lives or dies. I hear stories of the chances he takes, and I hope he's just trying to impress me. Because if not, one of these days he's going to barge into the situation and come out in a box. Grave plunderers?
Come on, man. It can't be that. Whose idea was this? I know.
At least it'll make a good story later.
Fence, right? I mean, how much can it weigh?
Should have brought a crowbar.
Yeah. We always.
Hello there.
Hey, kid. Who's the hero?
My great-grandfather. I found a bunch of his things from the war in the attic. I even had a drink from his flask. No one in the family ever talks about him, though. I think it's because of his gory stories of the war. It must have been great to stick someone with a bayonet or paint a wall with someone's brains.
Trust me, kid. Stuff like that stays with you forever. You only find yourself wishing to forget.
So what? He was a hero. I'd do anything to be remembered like that. Instead, people think I'm a coward who committed suicide.
I'm sorry, kid.
I didn't do it. I don't know how it happened, but I'm no coward. And if I were still alive, I'd slit the throat of every person who ever called me one.
Okay, touchy subject. I get it.
Those guys are still trying to get in, huh? Okay. We have a note over there, which I can get them. Okay. Can push it away? No. Spray painted graffiti. Bell killer graffiti is unlikely the work of the killer himself. Refer danger of cult status to community relations officer. Random spot to find something in. Oh, hello there.
Maybe I can help.
Damn it. What's wrong with this thing?
What do you mean? It seems to be doing its job just fine.
Its job is to let people know who I was, and I was not like this. Not this filthy. I was important. important and rich and clean. I knew the importance of keeping up appearances, which is why this just won't do. It needs to look better than all the others. Not like the rest of these freaks.
You'd be surprised.
What? Be something. Where Ronan became a cop. Ronan was unusually philosophical today. He doesn't usually say these kinds of things, but he kept going on about karma and how he needed to redeem himself from some past misdeeds. I'm assuming he's talking about the crimes in his past, and that's why he needs to become a cop. To atone, he said. It was the only way he could see fixing his life.
Here we are in the oldest part of the graveyard, which was founded in the 1660s. Was that before or
Hey, buddy,
after the trials?
You got a problem?
Good question.
You could
Did
say
everyone
that.
hear that?
I
This
used to
young
be a
lady just
butcher
asked if
before this
happened
bitch got a
before
bug
or
up her
after
ass
the
and started
famous
snooping
trials.
around.
It
People
actually
used to
happened
come
a
from
few
miles
decades
away to buy
before.
from me.
So this
I had
graveyard
more
is
awards than the
quiet.
wall space to hang them.
Okay.
Then,
And
her
we're going
little
to walk a
boy
little
goes
farther
missing,
now.
and I'm
So if
suddenly
you'll
on
just
death row?
Follow me.
Call it a hunch, but I'm guessing you killed him.
I never killed him. I never killed any of them. I left that up to my pigs.
So you're just gonna haunt her for the rest of her life? Then what?
Simple. I'm gonna ask her how her son tasted. Funny thing about pigs, you'd be surprised at how much their diet can affect their flavor.
I hear there's a special place out there reserved for monsters just like you.
Damn, that is one real true asshole. Okay. Now we need to collect some heirlooms. 12 of them?
I think they really like this part. Probably scandalous stuff they can't talk about. Why did so much sickness happen here?
I assume.
I felt a chill. Was it a ghost?
Maybe. Okay. There's one around. Pick up the bottle and get a sip. Yellow Fever Memorial Plaque. Many brave workers from Salem who made the Panama Canal possible, changing world commerce, died in this facility from the dreaded yellow fever in 1904. Okay. This looks like a jolly place. Excuse me. Observe Dr. Trotter's findings.
Nothing like a good book.
Shh, not now. I can't be bothered. Can't you see I'm in the middle of something?
Fine, I'll just look around myself then.
Don't touch anything. If you must know, I'm on the verge of figuring it out, piecing it all together.
No offense, but these medical books seem a little out of date. I don't think you're breaking any new ground here.
Why would I do that when there's so much old ground that needs figuring out? Let me ask you, do you know what the oldest known malady is? Of course you don't, so I'll just tell you. It's death. And every culture in the world has a book on the subject, usually lost and usually taboo. I've dedicated my life to unraveling the mysteries of death. I'm close, but there's still something missing.
Some things are just better off lost.
Ask
Leave me
him.
be, I'm working.
You only got one question. Triage, recovery. I can't go through that.
So what was this place?
I don't know. I heard them say it was some kind of field hospital or something. Please, get me out of here. It's not what they say it is. Not with him here.
Who?
Dr. Trotter.
I don't understand. What do you mean this wasn't a hospital? What was it?
A slaughterhouse.
I wish I could help. I really do. I'm sorry.
Well, I guess that's a bit. And okay, can't go through that one.
Look, I'm on your side. I just want to ask you a few questions.
Oh. Why can every friggin' ghost teleport but me? I'm gonna have to figure this shit out.
Teleportation. Holding displays a destination marker. You can move the marker with. Okay. Why am I learning this first now? Teleporter, yeah. Over here. Whoop. Okay. Medical journals. Okay, that was it. Only 11 more, huh? Another tattoo on his back, another woman, but fortunately only an abstract one. Lady Justice with the scales but without the blindfold. I asked him what it meant, and for the first time he said he didn't want to talk about it. I can only guess that he had some traumatic justice isn't blind moment. Maybe he'll open up later. Fever remedies. Yes. Shovels. Okay, nothing else.
Just hold on, will ya?
God damn it. Come on. Stop teleporting. Well, hello there, sir.
No one should end up like this.
I wish I could agree, but it's all my fault. I let people believe that I was something I'm not. They called me a war hero, but I was just a coward. For years, I'd retell gruesome war stories of how I crushed the enemy. But they were just lies I told in exchange for free drinks at the bar. I never saw any combat.
Well, you pissed somebody off to get here.
He was going to expose me for the fraud I was. So I tried to kill him.
But he found out before you could do it.
He and some buddies dragged me out here and left me to die. No one ever came looking for me. Too ashamed, I suppose.
Don't be so hard on yourself. I've put away men a lot worse than you.
Okay. Various cure-alls. Okay. Okay, let's go up and have a look. Another one. Nothing else. No. Okay, up we go. What the heck?
This is Travis the Ghost Trapper.
This is nowhere near over. So many deaths, but likely many more yet to come. I can't help but believe this graveyard will only get more full.
Phantasms? Travis?
Fear of more killings. Joe's mother is afraid that the Bell Killer will strike many more times before she's caught.
Don't you think that's a little over the top? Okay, cut. Dwayne, how many times have I told you, don't correct me on camera? You can't say that on the show, man. People will laugh. Oh, hell. People come to the show for over the top. Okay, sorry. This started. All right. Travis the Trapper here.
Field trip gone wrong?
What happened? Field trip gone wrong?
No, no, no! Why'd you let the door shut behind you?
What are you talking about?
The door only opens from the outside. Now you're locked in here too. If I miss my classes or get caught trespassing, I could lose my scholarship. They need to let me out.
You mean that this isn't even yours?
Of course not. It's starting to creep me out, to tell the truth. This was just Kappa Delta Phi's idea of fun. I'm all for the tradition of hazing, but this has gone too far.
Just try the door again, only this time really put your shoulder into it. Trust me, when you get out, your classes will be the last thing you're thinking about.
Mm-hmm. That's short. I couldn't get up there. Okay. And forget that one. Okay, nothing there. There. Oh, where are you guys? 3 of them? Wonder if I can. With one of them. No. Okay, let's see if we can do this then. There we go. Easy, easy.
Sure is cold out here.
Yeah, probably should have brought our warmer jackets. I think we stand a pretty good chance.
You spend a lot of nights at practice.
William Pancon Memorial Plaque. William Pincon Panchon, 1723-1789, the foremost chronicler of common daily life in this uncommon town.
It'd be nice to just have some nights to hang out.
Yeah, it's nice.
Sure is cold out here. Your jacket looks really warm.
Yeah.
And are you gonna give her the... No. He's not. He's like, it's my jacket, you can freeze. Oh no, jumping. Oh.
You know, I'm pretty sure there are ghosts of witches right around this spot.
Don't worry, little boy. I'll protect you.
That works for me.
Don't worry, little boy, yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's pick it up now, thank you. Okay. That way we go here then. Okay. A jolly place this is. Rex and Ronan's record. I told Rex about what Ronan told me about the criminal past. Looked concerned, but not for my safety. He just knows how tough it is to put a life together after building a rap sheet. Even if you're completely reformed, people don't give you a chance. Hearing this gave me a new sympathy for Ronan. He's working so hard to make a life for himself. I'll have to think about this carefully. Hello everybody. Find more. What's this then? Graveyard history plaque. The original graveyard was much smaller than it is today. Because of its proximity to the waterway, it has been used as a quarantine location twice in its history. Once for immigrants from England in 1665, who had developed the bubonic plague on the journey across the Atlantic, and once for workers in the Panama Canal who was sick with yellow fever in 1904. In both cases, the victims were housed near the graveyard, and when they died in large numbers, expanded it.
Just stop. I'm on your side. I'm trying to figure out who killed you. Yeah, I'm a cop. My God, you're not trying to escape me. You want me to see something.
Deep scratch caused by something heavy hitting the tree. What the heck?
I knew it. The Bell Killer. What?
The Bell Killer did murder Sophia.
Would he go to all this trouble to kill you this way? Hey, it's okay. You can come out of the water now. It's okay, come on. I'm on your side.
I don't know about any contract. Please, just stop.
The hell is this? Contract? What did he mean by contract?
Need to continue.
This is the memory of your murder. You're too young. You shouldn't see this.
He needs to.
I swear I don't know about any contract. Please, just stop. Why are you doing this to me? Who are you? What are you doing? You're him! Oh, no! I don't want to.
That symbol.
Stop it! Please, just. No! Please! No.
He drew on you. His symbol. It must have meant something.
Okay. Another one of his screams. Last time somebody's.
Oh, that's that. I should get back to Joy.
Bell Killer drew his symbol on Sophia's arm. Yeah. Some contract. Like, why wanted to view it though? Do it that way, not. That was weird how we did that one though. Need 3 more. Smoking Ronan, huh? Those cancer sticks are going to drive Ronan to an early grave. I know it's something he enjoys, but I had to confront him today. I said, if you care about living into old age with me, you will give up these damn things. You've given up plenty for me, and that should be enough. Exactly the most sensitive reply, but Ronan is Ronan, and I think he never imagined he would grow to old age, not with the life he lives. Two more. Yeah. Ashland.
Ronan, I heard screams and it's good that you're okay.
Well, I'm still dead.
Tell me you found something.
Yeah, I did. Bell killer drowned the girl in the lake and let her body float downriver.
My mother was right. This is a Bell killer case. Did you find anything about my mom? Memory residue or something?
Sorry, kid. And it's a good thing you didn't see what he did to the girl. This guy is... he's sadistic. One weird thing is that he confronted the girl about a contract before he offed her.
Contract? I don't think I've seen anything about a contract. Wait. Another case, possible Bell killer survivor. Iris Campbell. Diagnosed with paranoid schizophrenia, incoherent ramblings about persecution, and a contract.
Again. And where does it say where she is?
It just says Lux Eterna. Is it a place?
Yeah. Lux Eterna is a mental hospital.
Of course it is. Okay, ready to go?
Actually, go on ahead. I need to visit someone here.
Oh. Guess I'll meet you at the hospital. Worse nightmare than this.
We need to... oh. Why?
We'll be together soon. Sorry, Julia. I got some bad news. Don't worry, bro. She already knows.
Don't worry, she already knows. Hey, I need to go back in there now. Damn it, I'm not done. Yep. Yeah, skip this. Nope. Investigate puzzle. I did go in here to check. And back. Let's see how many am I missing. Missing 2. Number 6 and number 9. Okay. Got that one up there. Get a note up there.
Come on, man. It can't be that hard.
Okay, we need one more. Oh, I could have just gone through the wall there, huh? Missing 1. I'm gonna symbol in here. Missing number 9.
Here we are in the forest, which was founded in the 1660s. Was that before or
What could that have been then? Must have been somewhere over here. Oh, I think I know where. Nope. It's a note. Something I wasn't expecting, a new tattoo on Ronan. It's nice that this one isn't about a crime or some violence. It's about me, in fact. Us, really. Two intertwined roses right over his heart. I guess he's in the relationship for good. Kinda crazy he put it over the tattoo about his parents. Nice talk.
Help! This one is getting delirious again. I'm afraid he's gonna have another seizure.
Just comfort him as best you can. His internal organs are failing. He doesn't have long now.
Okay. Missing one. The heck can it be though? Wasn't anything up here. There was some note up here. In there. Must be out here somewhere. There it was.
I've always been a kleptomaniac. It's not that I was lazy or anything, I was just bored. Stolen goods were always more interesting to me. I could just look at whatever it was and relive the exciting memory of the theft itself. Sometimes I was worried that I'd get caught. Other times I was riding an adrenaline rush. But it wasn't until the last thing I ever stole that I truly felt afraid. I remember it like it was yesterday, despite the years I've been trying to forget it. My friends and I snuck into a graveyard to drink a few beers like we normally did on a boring weeknight. We headed for our usual spot, an old run-down mausoleum. Only this time it was locked. It seemed someone had finally taken an interest in the dead guy it belonged to and didn't appreciate us partying there. So we split up and went looking for a new place. Finally, I found another mausoleum, and one of its walls had begun to crumble away, but I squeezed through. The inside looked the same as all the others, except for one thing. Lying there on top of the central tomb was a dusty frame that contained a wreath made of elaborately braided rope. Knowing that antiques were valuable, I took it. I figured I'd wait a week before selling it, in case anyone reported it stolen. So when I got home, I hid it at the top of my closet and went to sleep. That night, I had horrible nightmares of a dead-faced hag with rotting flesh. No matter how many times I woke up, she always found her way back into my dreams. Over the next few days, the nightmares got worse. I'd wake up only to find clumps of my hair missing and my scalp bleeding. I chalked it up to stress and feelings of guilt about stealing from the graveyard. So the next day I went to a pawn shop to sell the wreath and be done with it. I could feel a shiver run down my spine when the pawnbroker informed me that the wreath wasn't made from a rope at all. It was actually made from the human hair of a deceased loved one, as was customary in the late 1800s. I wanted the nightmares to stop, so I sold it to him. Unfortunately, it didn't work that way. Now, I spend my time trying to track it down, hoping to return it so I can finally get some sleep.
Damn. Boy. Odd one. Okay, we need to, let's see. Okay. Question is, which way is the quickest now? Probably go back, right? Excuse me. I stepped on your head. Oh. Of course, I have to run around here. Something popped up there. Just that hiding we never did have to do. Oh yeah, what happens if you talk to this guy now?
Come on, man. Can't be that.
No, we can't.
Hey, I know.
But it was the guy, the father that was buried up there, who told us fake stories, but I guess not. It was his grandfather. I guess not. Okay, let's get out of here. You can't skip this second time you do this. It's like more, yes. I think we can solve this one now. Probably should go back to the church and get that last one. Ronan's teens. I don't know anyone who had easy teenage years, so of course Ronan's would be even more troublesome. He looks different when he talks about that period. His eyes goes down, like they can't meet my face. I think he feels a lot of shame about what a hard time he had in school and with other kids in those years. But hearing about all that hardship just endears me to him more. Okay. Nothing else in here. Nope. Be able to get this one up here now. We need one more. I can't remember where the last. Did I see the last one yet? I can't remember actually. Let's go back to the church and get find that last soul. We were up there. Hey, kitty, I know. It's weird that I can't like port up there though. I have to use a kitty to do those things. Guess it has to do with I can't stand on those things. I can't remember where if I've seen that last one. I think it has to do something with I have to possess a kitty in somewhere. Probably. We need like one more petrol thing. Got everything I could in here, right? Yes, there was a note in here. We got that one. Just double check over here. Got what was in there. Got what was up here. I'm curious why there's so many bodies around, or ghosts, or spirit, or whatever you want to call them. Hiding. Is it if you don't destroy those demons that will spawn in different spots, or what? Get that. Get to the church, thank you. And get the last soul somewhere. Check up here first. Wasn't in here, anything? No.
She's praying what I'm thinking.
Gonna double check up. Actually, I'm missing like one piece.
Did she find this as creepy as I do?
Oh, no. She never knew. Where's the fun in that?
So you stalked her?
I was the only one who appreciated her. Not like all those strangers she met at the bars, those animals. That's why I had to get rid of them. I did it for us.
Looks like one of them didn't go so quietly.
No. They were all too drunk to put in much of a struggle. This happened while I was watching her. I didn't realize I'd backed into a snowbank. I never smelled the exhaust. Suddenly I was here. To be honest, it's the best thing that ever happened to us. No more pesky walls or locks. Now I can watch her. Watch her every move. Forever.
Okay, creep.
Save us from the dark trials to come. Deliver us from the shadow.
See if we can get over. I can't teleport through those things. Or over them? Okay, so where can that last one be then? That's what we're missing right now. Missing one. Handsaw number 10. We did find one in here. Can't go that way.
Those air vents okay?
Oh, yes, sir. Just regular maintenance. These things are big enough for small animals to go hiking in. So we just have to make sure none of the little critters get trapped in there.
We did find one in here.
Okay, I'm not trying to be picky, but seriously, now do you call this a centerpiece?
I'm sorry, ma'am. The request form said it would be a Puritan-themed display. It wasn't a lot more specific.
Look at that. Just look at it. You call that Puritan? There's plastic in that. You think there was plastic anything when they landed on Plymouth Rock?
There wasn't one here. This is I'm worrying about. Can't get in here with the cat either though. I can't jump up there. Huh. It's just at the side and there's nothing here either. There's like nothing up there that I can get to. Guess I'm not supposed to be able to get up there, I guess. Modems? Rathers?
I don't know, Angie. Brian is a lovely boy, but I worry about his family.
Well, his mother does seem to be very
There isn't anything out here either. Did we just teleport right up there? We actually have to do.
They're just
I'm kidding.
so sweet. I must admit.
A ninja cat. Cats can climb anything that goes straight up in this game. Go again. Ninja cat sneaking in. Where is this last piece though? Damn it. But I went through everything here, so I don't know what I'm missing. Was here? Oh. That's why we had this before. Where the heck is this? So at, man. I like it. Tells a nice story. Does have its issues though, of course, but nothing that really bothers me though. Echo. Missing one of these little things to find to reveal this story here. Ah! Guess I couldn't go there and look, and I can't go in there. Yes, I don't see it to be able to be possible to be up here anywhere. Just trying to find this last piece so I can get the story for this one. Maybe it's not possible, I don't know. I'm missing something very obvious. The cats can go in this. But doesn't quite help me here though. I don't get what the last piece is at. Already found a piece in here, so there can't be any more in here. Can't go back there. There's nothing in here.
Family, not my husband's Irish family, but my family, the Winslows.
I already found something in here.
We settled this here in the 60s.
As we went for the cats. Oh shit. A little bit too close to that one. No. Can't go out that way. You would think it's something up here though. I can't teleport that way. There's nothing here. There's nothing in here either. Why is it so difficult to find one more little sword puzzle piece somewhere?
We're probably better off at home with the doors locked.
I didn't see anything up there either. It's like, what the heck, man? Such a frustrating moment, like trying to find that one. Okay, I looked up where number 10 can be, and it says it's not possible to get it now. Okay. I will get there later on, it seems like so. That's good to know now. I just went there totally unnecessary. Yeah, it would have driven me insane otherwise. I had to check that part. I mean, it's not that... I quickly as looked it up, and it said it is up those stairs where that thing is, but that's which I suspected would be later. What? Game is a little bit buggy at some parts when. Okay, put it here now. I know I saw. Where did I see the last gas can at? I thought I saw it somewhere. I couldn't get to it. Hey, kitty. I think we did go up there with this cat, didn't we? Maybe we didn't. Oh, Nina time! Come on. Ninja cat. Oh. Ooh. You got it. Nice.
I've all seen them by the side of the road. These unkept, smudged, hopeless people holding cardboard signs. Sometimes they have props. Baby stroller, a pet, gasoline can. Something to lend credence to the thin fiction that they need money for something other than booze. It was a man with a need gas sign with the red gas can on the ground that I saw when I drove into Salem 6 unlucky years ago today. Tried to ignore him, not making eye contact, but I was stuck at a red light, and pretending he wasn't there was getting really awkward. So I reached into my pocket and pulled out $2, rolling down my window just a crack. Here you go, buddy. I pushed the money through the opening of the window. That was when, for the first time, I really looked at his face, or what was left of his face. It was a single eyeball just looking back at me, bulging out of a charred skull. I was absolutely frozen in terror until the blackened shape of uncovered finger bones reached out to take the money. And that's when I let it fall to the ground and slammed on the accelerator. I didn't even care that the light was red. In the time since then, I've picked up pieces of the legend. A shell-shocked war veteran, unemployable and alcoholic, became a familiar sight in Salem, begging by the roadside. Citizens stopped giving him money, thinking he would just move on to a bigger city. He responded by creating one of the most traumatic spectacles in town history, setting himself alight in the middle of town during evening rush hour. Ever since that roadside encounter, I've been seeing little wisps of flame out of the corner of my eye. Like brief flashes that are gone as soon as I turn my head, sending nauseated chills through my whole body. Is this tormented spirit following me now? Whether he intends it as a blessing or a curse, I just want to be as far as possible from this horrifying specter.
Okay. Okie dokie. Good. Now we can go to the mental hospital. Could have gone the other way around, though. Why it wants me to go this way? Exactly. Guess shortest way. Could have come that way otherwise. Oh yeah, wasn't there a note somewhere? I could get it already, probably. Wait. Chalk bell symbol. Pics are trying to find any possible connections to the bell symbol. People named Bell. Literary references to the bells, anything having to do with a bell. I actually haven't been looking for that even. So might have missed a few of those. Okay, let's check out Home Sweet Home. No.
Mental hospitals. One place torture is considered for your own good. If their experiments ever succeed in restoring a person's sanity, they better hope it was at the expense of the person's memory.
Ready? Relax, we're out of the graveyard.
And into Crazy Town? A big improvement. People who see things nobody else can see end up living here.
Not that crazy, come on.
Not yet, at least.
Okay, I'll help you get inside, but...
But what? Look, if we're gonna ask this girl Iris about this contract, the asking needs to be done by a living person, right?
Just remember who opens the door for you, tough guy.
Yeah. All right, kid. You're up. Now just find a way to get Iris's room number.
Hi. I need your help. I'm looking for a friend.
Visiting hours are over.
Right. But she was with the cops.
Then go talk to the cops.
See, I did, and they said that she was a danger to herself, and...
I can't help you.
All right. Just need to stall her, okay? We have to figure out what her weaknesses are. Maybe these things on her desk will help us.
He's most likely a man of imposing size and stature. Someone who's accustomed to violence. Heinous acts in his past define him to the point where he no longer knows who he truly is.
Joy's mother believes the killer suffers from delusions which are far beyond most people with severe clinically diagnosed psychiatric issues. Hang in there. Come on. Can't say I'm inspired by this. Okay. Boy, a young boy on crutches. This receptionist must be close to him. Or her son. The visitation scholar here seems strict and definitely favors family and doctors. Get well gift must be a gift for someone who is sick or injured. Okay.
Kiddo, I hate being here and wondering if you're okay. You're all I have left. Just like this girl's friend is all she has left.
Sorry. I know how hard it can be when someone depends on you. What's your friend's name?
Iris Campbell.
Yes. It looks like your friend Iris is here. Everything's gonna be okay.
Thanks. I feel better.
Hold tight, kid. I got this. Just need to get my eyes on her computer screen.
Room 216, huh?
She's in room 216. We gotta find it quick, Joy. She's scheduled for electroshock.
Iris is in room 216 in the high security ward and scheduled for shock treatment so very soon.
Alright, kid. Coast is clear.
Tabloid at article number 3. No one has been able to solve the mystery of the bell killer in Salem, not even the mystery of the symbol itself. Since there seems to be no bell at the scene of each crime, could it be that the killer is leaving an autograph of sorts, a statement of identity? If it has to do with his origins, the logical conclusion would be that the killer originally hails from Philadelphia, another city rich in history and home of the most famous bell in America. Are the police willing to consider this bold approach if it means solving the case and saving dozens of lives? See what we got in here. Find something in here. This place now. Man in the box, huh? Right, patient. Tableau article number 1. A bizarre death at Lux Eterna Mental Hospital in Salem may be connected to a string of murders throughout the town. Source confirms that a female mental patient was found dead, strangled with a cloth bathrobe belt. It might be the first of the recent murders to be committed in such a secure area. It means no one is safe anywhere, said a terrified woman who had spoken directly to a witness. I heard there would be all kinds of drawings on the wall of her cell and that the bell symbol might have been there. Sure it was him. Plaque. Solemn dedication plaque. The institution is dedicated to the afflicted souls it serves and for those agents of mercy who comfort them in their torment. 1883. Place has been around for a while, huh? There, nothing there. Yes, wait there for a second. News article number 6. Following a strident editorial on these very pages that question the ability of the Salem Police Department to completely investigate the bell killer case, lead investigator Lieutenant Javier Rex Reyes announced that 6 additional officers are being assigned exclusively to the case. While unavailable for direct comment, Reyes was quoted in a recent SPD press release as saying, "In a department of this size, this represents an enormously significant shift of resources which should reassure citizens of the gravity of this case and now resolve to bring it to a conclusion. Block 1.
Camera, up ahead.
Dedicated to the victims of the great Spanish influenza epidemic unleashed within this ward in 1918. May the souls find the peace they were denied in life. What are you staying there for? Hospital support. Ronan was so good to come along. I know it's been hard for him, dealing with my mood swings. I think there's something serious going on in my head, and I know he suffers the consequences along with me. But to be so supportive, to be my rock, that takes a real man. I will get through this. I will make this all worth the struggle. Yeah, she has some mental issues. Okay, she's not very talkative. She has giggles. And why can't I talk to her then? Oh.
Iris is due for shock therapy in 15 minutes.
Like, fry your brain shock therapy? Oh shit.
Oh shit is right. Let's get moving.
Another camera, get on it.
Go. Oh. Hey, laundry room. Something is in the dryer. And here is the meeting for the little teddy bears. And there seems to be one hiding under his chair. Okay. Interesting.
Mice can slip under doors, little cracks. It's all just concentration, discipline. I have time to practice.
Push your bed. An electroshock.
See that camera? I'm not as invisible as you. Help me out.
Go. Go, go, go.
The thing to understand about Mrs. Gwynn is that her father used to become violently angry when she would walk in front of the TV during sporting events.
I don't see what that has to do with...
Any kind of anger, but particularly male anger, is really a trigger point for her. So I realize that dealing with patients can be a frustrating business, especially when they are on medication and they're less responsive. But you have to be careful.
She gets all, I don't know, crazy.
Yeah, look around you.
Okay, tabloid article number 2. In a shocking new discovery, our staff has found compelling evidence that recent brutal murders in Salem repeat another unsolved killing spree from 1972 to 73. With the current spree, the killings were all unconventional, bizarre, and unsolved. And they all bore the mark of a bell. Not as prominently as recent murders, but definitely a similar signature style mark. While Salem police were unwilling to comment on any relationship to their old case file, the evidence is overwhelming that the serial killer has returned to Salem to wreak a new reign of terror, or a copycat killer has done his research. There's nothing on in here, right? Is that good? No. Hey there.
Go away. Go away.
No.
Go away.
No.
Go away.
Make me.
Go away.
He is as stubborn as a mule. Go away. Go away. Oh, guess what? I'm gonna have to possess you.
You're up again, kid. I need to possess you to get past this crap.
I hate that.
Or you can just go on. Totally alone in here.
Fine.
You know what these hands are?
Lost souls, I guess. Just seems like the opposite of moving on. Or at least the opposite of moving on you're trying to do.
Yeah, I think so, too. 5 more. Okay.
No.
What do we do?
All right, keep going. Get to Iris's room.
No. We stick together.
Joy, we don't have a choice. Now, I'll meet you there as soon as I figure out a way around this. Go!
Okay. I can't get through there. Sealed. Notice of closure. Okay. I can't teleport in there. Magic ward. Okay. Okay. He has to take one on his wheelchair and speed up and just slam through here. I was hoping I could. Oh, I could. What if that? Oh, it would just to walk right through dirt. 4 more. This was a joyful place. Happy, joy. Okay, we can't teleport up there. Exactly. Come on, kitty. Let's go. see flickering up at the top of the screen at some point. Okay. Okay. Somebody lost a head somewhere in the vents. Hello, clean up. Oh, food. Nom 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 nom. Okay. We got demons. We got crows. Distract. Yeah. Okay. And the thing is, we need to jump down, and it's gonna be a fun place. And we no. We have to jump down here. Anybody home? No. Get wrecked. Why did cries that compel you? No, that's what you should be saying. Damn it, that didn't work out. Well, we can roam around. Nothing here. Nothing there. Aww. Well, hello there.
Those parts aren't me. Where am I? Do you work here? Show some mercy.
I wish I could help. I'm sorry.
Wish I could help, but I'm not sorry. There's nothing to pick up in here. Nothing in here either. Full restraint. Okay. Interesting drawing there. Like forcing you to go this way. Seeking advice from Rex. I asked Rex what he thought about Ronan's proposal and he just gave me a big smile. He always liked Ronan. I think he was just surprised the guy would do something as conventional and respectable as proposed marriage. He took it as a good sign. I think I should too. The story is told in a really weird order though. Like getting pieces and fragments that goes back and forth in time, so Surgical Instruction Theater Dedication Plaque. Knowledge is nothing if not passed to new generations. May this instructional theater constructed in 1899 pass the wisdom of learned doctors to future generations. Yay, made it to the other side. One more.
Hey, Roman. Did you forget about me?
Yeah, I did. Go, go, go. Down, down. Oh, that's the exit of the place.
We each have a twin self in some way.
think that's her probably, huh?
I think we're kind of obvious.
But there it is. Yeah, let's check this one out.
I've had a long career working as a state inspector for the Department of Mental Health. During that time, I've been to a lot of institutions, and I have seen a lot of horrible things. But nothing even comes close to the evil events that I witnessed at Fairhaven Sanitarium, the place they now call Lux Eterna. I first arrived in 1926 to investigate claims of overcrowding and neglect. However, Fairhaven's reputation was tainted long before that. In 1911, Fairhaven opened its doors for the first time. A notoriously violent criminal by the name of Jack Yates was the hospital's first patient. He was to be the shining example of the hospital's ability to cure the mentally deranged. However, when the superintendent's family was visiting one day, Yates broke free from his restraints, and he killed the man's wife. Since then, no one knows what happened to Yates or the superintendent. Well, that is, until now. Superintendent Wallace Halstead greeted me at the door. He seemed as empty and unkempt as the patients he lorded over. And as I conducted my evaluation, I couldn't help but notice how nervous he got when I passed by a small broom closet. And naturally, I felt it necessary to find out why. When I opened the door, I was hit by the overpowering smell of human excrement. As the light flickered on overhead, I was horrified at what I saw. A withering man lay shackled to the floor in a pile of his own filth. Years of sunless existence had turned his skin, hair, and eyes milky white. He'd been chained there for so long that his skin had grown over the shackles. It took me a moment to realize that the husk of a man was Jack Yates. The police arrived and Dr. Halstead was carted off. Doctors moved Yates from the small room for the first time in 15 years. The floor beneath him was permanently stained with the shape of his silhouette. They tried to remove the shackles from under his skin, but the shock of it all was too much for him. He died the next day. I watched as they walled up his tiny prison, trying to pretend that it never happened. I honestly hope he's in a better place, although the staff still claims to hear his agonizing wails coming from inside the walls.
Okay.
Be safe. You're gonna be so safe. Everything is gonna be fine. Don't you worry. Everything will be okay. I'm not gonna let anyone.
Damn. I'm only over worried about shock treatment, but she's already a lost cause.
Don't call her that to touch you.
All right, fine. You go see what our comatose witness has to offer.
Iris, everything will be fine. Don't worry, I'm here to help you.
Don't kill my sister.
I'm not gonna hurt.
Stay back, both of you.
Holy shit, she can see me. What the?
I think I know that symbol. I've seen it before.
Where?
I don't know. Maybe in my mom's book. They definitely look familiar. This one means protection. I knew this was a
Wait, contract. She still knows. She still knows. Sorry, kid. Maybe we didn't need you after all.
Iris can see me. She's a medium too.
What the hell? She booted me out somehow. Alright. Let's see if anything here can tell me what the hell is going on with this girl.
She's nuts. Flipped. He seems to be very agitated right now. Say that again. Chase. Harris was captured by her assailant. Troubled. Iris must express her inner demons with these drawings. Burned at the stake. Bell. This relates to a bell killer murder where he burned someone at the stake. Crayons, yeah. Why would the asylum let her have crayons? Part of her therapy somehow? It's a little bit odd, isn't it? Anything else? I don't know. I think I need to talk to Joe.
Why won't this door open?
Anything else?
I don't think I can wait till we get off work.
Okay, so
What are these things for? Like art therapy or something?
No. Blue eyes. Cold as death.
Who had blue eyes? And death? What does that mean?
Blue eyes. Wolf eyes. Blue stare.
well, we know he has blue eyes. Iris was deeply disturbed by someone with blue eyes. Well, just like the dude had. Okay, so we're missing one clue somewhere. There we go. Bound twins. Iris has a twin sister. Oh. It was her twin sister who got burned. Damn.
What's happening?
No, just run. Just run. Just run. Go. Leave her alone.
She got away. Well, it seems like he can run.
I'm so sorry.
Rose saved Iris's life, but paid it with her own. Bell killer's going after young girls.
Well, what was it? What'd you see?
Poor kid. Her sister freed her when they were about to be scorched, but she couldn't return the favor.
Leave us alone!
Iris, are you okay?
It's Rose.
She has flames.
She was possessed.
I told you to stay back!
Who are you? I'm Joy. You don't belong in this place.
Orderlies.
Crap, I'm so dead!
All right, Iris could be the answer to everything. Help her, help her. Come on, she's coming with us.
No, you're not taking her!
You want the orderlies to shock her? She stays here. You want her to be safe outside? She comes with us. It's up to you.
Both Iris and her sister were captured by the Bell Killer. Iris escaped, but her sister was burned to death. Yeah, that Bell Killer, man, that's just some insane guy. What is this? Oh yeah, I didn't get solve that one all the way. Sure. In a Salon Police Department news briefing yesterday, department spokesperson Ingrid Lusk confirmed that there has been no suspect arrested and that there are no new leads in the case. While we urge the citizens of Salem to be calm and carry on with their normal lives, said Detective Larson, we also encourage people to come forward with any evidence that may be helpful in this case. It is up to all of us to work together and keep our community safe. It's like saying you have no idea what you're doing. No. Oh, it's this. Okay. Go. No? Oh. Sure. think we got everything in here, so I hope. Okay. Guess that's it.
Over here, in those shadows there. Coast is clear.
Why do my worst nightmares keep getting way worse?
Okay, let's figure this out.
Thought I would never see this again.
All right. So what do you know about this contract?
Nothing.
Come on.
It doesn't make sense.
So he just asked you if you knew about a contract?
He didn't ask. He wanted us to admit to it. Admit to having a contract with demons.
Demon?
We did nothing to him. He had no reason to go after us the way he did.
The way he did. He drowns one girl and burns another. And where have I seen that stake before?
There we go.
That's it. All right, look. Get Iris to the church. Make sure that she's safe. I'll catch up with you later. Go.
Okay, come on, Iris.
All right. Now what the hell does a museum gala have to do with Rose's murder?
Investigate possible bell killer survivor at the asylum completed. Investigate the gala for links to the bell killer. How could the bell killer's murder be linked to the gala? And Rose's murder might be related to the exhibit at the museum. Go to the museum. Why is this one still shining now? Those signs I should be finding now. I'm a little bit. I've never saw them before, I think. Moving there, no. These drawings on the wall I'm supposed to be finding so many of. Yeah, did that one. Something here. The meaning of dollar tattoo. It's strange to be with a man who wears his life story in his skin. I traced my fingers over a dollar sign with fire around it. I had no idea what he meant. He told me he got it from his own father after he stole money for the first time. Commemorating the theft like his father was proud of him. Having him admit to a crime like that was a bit of a shock, I'll admit, but at least he's self-aware. And the other thing that was over here. Checking this one go there, but around a little bit first. We solved this one though. I just don't understand why I'm supposed to. Solve that one though. I just don't get it why I only have 9 out of 11. This 2 out of 23.